Marie, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to share with you my ham and cheese slider recipe. So what you'll need for this is some Hawaiian buns, 24. You'll need Miracle Whip or mayonnaise, mustard, poppy seeds, Worcestershire sauce, minced onion, half a cup of melted butter, and then you'll also need some Swiss cheese and some ham. So the first thing we need to do is we need to cut the Hawaiian buns in half. So we just take them out of the container and just try to cut them in half as evenly as you can. And if you get them a little lopsided, it really doesn't matter. Now this is a great recipe to use for, like, if you're gonna watch the Super Bowl on Sunday, make this the night before and pop it in the oven that day just before the game, and this works great for that kind of thing. And it really turns out like every time. Okay, so once you have those, you can set the top aside and put these as close together as possible. And then you'll want to spread the Miracle Whip on the bottom half. Now, this is where you can decide how much Miracle Whip you want. You can also put it on the top half before you put it together if you want to, but I think it gets a little bit soggy if you put it on both sides, so I just put it on one. Good. And then we will add the cheese and the ham. So just lay it across the whole sheet. I usually just use one layer of cheese, but if you want to leave it in the oven a little longer, you can use a couple of layers of cheese. And then just spread your ham over the top of that. Now I use a little bit more ham. Got this recipe from a friend of mine that brought it for a Christmas party one time, and I have just really liked using it. And if you see some little bare spots, just feel free to put a little more ham in there. Okay, so then we just want to take the top of the bun and place it right over the ham. And the sandwich itself is pretty much done, but like I said, it's the sauce that makes it so good. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna mix together the half a cup of melted butter, a tablespoon of poppy seeds, 1.5 tablespoons of mustard. And then we want to do a tablespoon of the minced onion. And a half a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. So we mix this all together so there's no big pieces of mustard or anything in there. Make sure it's mixed up real good. And then we just spread it over the top of the buns as evenly as possible. Okay, and that's about it. So now we'll just cover it with aluminum foil. And I like to let it sit for probably 10-15 minutes so it kind of soaks in, the sauce kind of soaks into the bun. But like I said, you can just leave it overnight in the refrigerator if you want to, but we'll let it sit here for 10 or 15 minutes and then we'll be right back. Okay, so I left these sit and soak for about 15 minutes and then I had preheated the oven to 350 and I just put them covered in the oven for about 15 minutes. And let's see, they should be done. I'm just going to cut into it so you can see. These are so good. They smell delicious. So that's what they look like. So the cheese is all nice and melted. And one other thing that I like about making this recipe is if I'm not gonna eat them right away, I want to keep them warm. It works out really good if you just put the aluminum foil in a crock pot on warm and you just cut these a little bit, and you can just put them right in the crock pot and keep them warm until you're going to eat them. Now they're going to fall apart here. And then just put a layer in between, layer of aluminum foil in between, and just put the rest in there. And they'll stay that way for hours without, you know, staying warm and yet not getting soggy or anything. So there we go. We just put the cover on and put it on warm, and they should be good to eat in a, you know, for the next few hours anyways. Again for watching my videos, and I hope to see you in the next one.